This is the current state of things. So we definitely need a sound that is trailing into the break, that is building up into the break. I'm going to go ahead and add our old friend again, the polysynth. This time I'm loading a new, fresh device. Let me put that in the same group with the others. And I want for the build up, I want to have a riser. And I'm going to base that on noise and other ways to produce a noisy and kind of chaotic high frequency sound that I can sweep nicely. So let's have a listen. That sounds pretty nice. I like this electric kind of sweepy madness sound. Yeah, that's the sweet spot right there. So let's start modulating that sound a little bit, bringing in our old friend, the LFO. I think I'm going to go with the beat LFO this time. And make it bipolar and make it slower. To make it faster. Right, so it's going to be a drone, so let me find the note for this, add a simple clip, just looping this. And I need to tame it a little bit, it's a bit too harsh. Let me add an equalizer, an EQ2. To bring down the highest frequencies. Also the lowest, I don't need that information. Okay, that's nice, that's like a bandpass, and we're gonna work on trying to modulate and automate the parameters to make it a riser. I want to find the sweet spot where it's almost noise and almost something else. So it's almost like falling apart, but still on this edge. The beat LFO is funny because it always resets on the beat, so you can kind of put it in weird place and it will always repeat in a synced way, but it can create really interesting patterns. So I'm gonna play the noise together with the kick and bass just to hear the rhythm. To find what kind of rhythm I like. So I found an interesting rhythm, but now I need to find where it goes into the beat. Okay, so I'm changing the phase of the LFO, or rather I'm changing the phase offset so I can shift it backwards or forwards in time, the starting point. So I kind of like this rhythm because it's driving the beat forward. Did-in, 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 did-in. It sounds a little bit disconnected from the rhythm, but I think it will work together with the hi-hats. Let's try that. I just tame it a bit. Okay, this is turning into a different sound than I imagined, but that's the part of the travel. That's part of the journey to discover. So how do we use this sound? It needs to come in very, very gradually, slowly, 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 because it's such a hectic sound, and it needs to fade in. But which parameter to draw the fade with? So I think I have an idea. I think I'm going to put a filter after the device. This is just a very, very simple filter device. I'm going to put it in low pass mode. I'm going to sweep it up from all the way down to see how it sounds like. I like this. How does it actually sound with the other things that we have? Right, so that's the plan of attack. Making my clip longer so it's easier to work with. There we go. And it actually turned out cooler than I thought it would be, so I might keep it in for longer. Do something like this. Again, I'm gonna create a remote control, which is like a shortcut. So I don't have to go and find that parameter hidden away somewhere. I'm gonna start all the way down and slowly sweep it in to here. You won't hear it until somewhere around here, I suspect. Since it's part of the synth group and there's a master effect on the synth group, I'm going to pull it out of the group because I want it to be separate from that, because I have other plans for this one. That's pretty cool. So I'm gonna start at 92 was the value I had. I click this button here. I'll show all the automation lanes currently in use. Let's keep this at 90. I don't know, we can try 94. Go all the way down. Let's listen. Together with the other sounds. Yes, I get a feeling that it's jumping out of sync. It feels like it's jumping out of sync, even though it doesn't, but it's not super integrated into the sound yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a dynamics device, which is kind of like a compressor. And it's got this nice, probably you can't see this because of I'm in the way. There, I'm gone. It's got this nice sidechain chooser here, which is fairly straightforward. I'm sidechaining this sound against the kicks, and the only reason I'm doing this is to get this rhythmic feeling, which might integrate it better into the track. So let's solo the kick and bass and this new sound and listen. I need to do my setting on the Not sure if that helps. That didn't actually do much, but I'm just gonna keep it. Maybe I need to change this amount. It's 89. So it kind of runs out of sync somewhere around here. Maybe I need to reduce the amount during that section. Let's listen. Around 30 something happens, okay. But I like this. Up until 30, I like it. So I'm going to automate the rate of the LFO. I know I like the rate up until 30. So in that automation lane, I'm going to place a point here, point 36. It should sound as it should. Let's try a different setting then. So I can select this, make sure it's on the spot. It should be 3110, value 36, that's fine. If we were to give it a different setting here, just random, to see what happens. Oh, let's try a super fast. Nah. Let's try something slower. Okay, that's a good start. Let's try even slower. Okay, the sound is not perfect, but I kind of like the rhythm, so it's not wasted work. We just need to find the other knob to tweak to make it sound all right. But that sounded pretty cool, so I'm just gonna make a copy and save that for later. See how it sounds here. It's a pretty cool, noisy rhythm-ish thingy. Now it's time to give it a real proper color. I hate this yellow. It's a very noisy, so why not give it something whitish? Because it's kind of like white noise, but still not. Okay, I know what I need to do. I need to sweep back down again the filter to cut it out before the break ends, because I need to clear up some space. And again, bring it up again towards when I use it later. So and that's the riser.